Howdy folks, welcome to episode 119. We're gonna move these forward and we'll get this running. So I went into the editor and I like how there's a giant gap there. I did add water to both of these since we stopped at the water tower and did the thing. So I just wanted to mention that. So yeah, we do have water. I do need to put fuel in the other one, but what we're going to do is we're going to put this together and then we will let me see, we got to get past that switch there. Yeah, we're already past the switch. Okay, cool. Reverser, and then whoops, I didn't need to do that. We're gonna go like this, and we need to get the porter out of there. So once we get past here, we can just pull the other engine and then pull the porter. So we'll do that. All right. So that's the plan. Whoops. Where did my... Okay, I can't... Oh, because I hit V instead of F. I'm like, where did my interface go? Why can't I hit the brakes and stuff? That's why I started hitting W to see what it would do to the the throttle. And all of a sudden my player started moving, and I'm like, oh. That's why. Why isn't it moving? Because you're an idiot. Okay, so we need to go back and get the pipes too after we get rid of the porter. Do need to get the pipes. Really? Seriously? Okay. Was it that much of a... and now I can't... There we go. No, go the other way. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. You think we're on like a 30-degree hill or something, the way this thing acts. Can't be more than 114. Okay. Alright, let's go like this. It's just crazy how much this thing... Here, we're going to re-rail how much it rolls on the hills. Let's see if we can get this over here. See, it showed a green arrow. It lied. Wonder if you can click during that one that one frame. If you click during that one frame when it's green, will it still place it anyway? Okay. So we'll get rid of these. And let's see. We need only 5 of those, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go like this. We're going to back up. I mean, it was only going like 3. It acted like I ran into a brick wall or something at 20 miles an hour. Those things didn't even have enough momentum to do that, to fly like that. It was ridiculous. Okay. Maybe it's because of that hill we're on. All right. So we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to bring 5 cars with us. And then we're going to leave the other ones back on the track. So we're going to go like this. Then we're going to stop eventually. Right. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. We're going to disconnect, if it'll let me. There we go. Are those going to go the other way? They're going to move back a little bit. Okay, good. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come forward. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to hit that switch. And that's going to bring us up to there. That's perfect. Okay. So that should bring us... Yep, that should bring us up on this. And hopefully we're out of the foul on that. We should be. We're off the switch, right? Let's see what it does. Man, that's going to be close. Let's see what it does. Oh, that is so close. That is really cheating the bounding boxes, right? You're just asking for trouble with that. That was really close. All right. I don't want to go much faster than that either. I don't want to push my luck, because if it does collide and we're only going this fast, then nothing bad will happen. But if we're going faster... Oh, I need to do this. No, open the door. There you go. All right. There. All right. That one will get a little bit... Because we just need to get it back onto the thing. Okay, now we should be good. Yeah, we're past that. Okay. All right. Because the porter, I should put some more fuel into the porter so that it's hot the next time we use it. Because it keeps the boiler temperature. All right, not the temperature, but the pressure. It keeps the boiler pressure. I like how that works. All right, it's back to 0, but it's still pressurized. By what magical means, I don't know, but it is. Okay, so we're going to stop here. We're going to jump out. All right. We're going to put... Whoops. We're going to go like this. There. All right. That way it's still warm when we go to use it again. Whoops. There. All right. Let's go forward. All right, we're good. And our temperature's back already. Good. And hopefully we won't clip that. Oh, nice. Did you see that? My player fell out. I'm curious to see what happens with that. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. And we're going to leave it like that, and we're going to go back to the other thing, because then when I jump out, am I going to be stuck back here? Oh, wait. I want to go past the switch first. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go like that. This should be fun. This is a new adventure. Use the clipping to knock your player out of the engine and then see what happens. All right. I'm pretty sure, yeah, when I jump out, it's gonna just my player's gonna be way over there. Do you remember the old adventure game on Atari where you had to push the key along? I think that was that Adventure or was that Dungeons and Dragons? That might have been the Intellivision and Dungeons and Dragons. I always get those two games mixed up. But yeah, you'd have like two different things. You'd have like a sword and a key, and so you could only pick up one thing at a time. So you'd pick up the key. You'd pick up the key and then you'd drop the sword. You'd pick up the sword and you drop the key. So what you'd do is you'd like push them along, where you're like dropping and picking up and dropping, because you drop it a little bit in front of you, and you move forward. You pick up the sword and you move it a little and you drop it, and then you pick. And it's like this whole. It became this thing with that game when you were doing that. That's how you got things around the map. Sword was just like an arrow. It never did. It's funny because I was watching a replay of that like this year, and I finally realized that that was supposed to be a sword. I don't know. I was willing to accept an H as being a tank, so you know. It's not that it wasn't. It's not that I wouldn't accept it being that. It was just that it didn't look like that. Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, see, it's got me all messed up here. We're gonna go this way. Yep, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go past all this stuff because we need to load up, and I don't want to go around the other way because it's too precarious. There. That looks about reasonable. There we go. Did we run out of fuel again? Yeah, we did. Okay. So we're going to take that off. Nice. It did do that. Oh, man. That's terrible. Come on. Come on. Let's go this way. My train is running away. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Okay. Let's go like this. Well, now you know, right? And knowing is half the battle. You've seen the diagram, right? All right. The diagram of the battle, and half of it is knowing. Okay. All right. Now we should be able to... We're going to slowly... There we go. All right. Let's go like that. You ready? There, now we can hear it. This should be sufficient. All right, so we need to bring our whatchamacallits. I need to figure out how many more we need, because we need to have 145 total, right? Did we bring 100 last time? See, I might have to remath. See how many are even there. There's like one. There's like none. Yeah, I need to go back in and add those back in because we got robbed on those, remember? All right. Let's see. That's this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in. Let's park this first, and then we'll take a quick transition here. It'll be nothing for you. All right. There we go. A little bit more. Perfect. Okay, so we need a bunch of steel pipes. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. And let's get these loading. So I need 42 total. So 5 of these cars, basically, is what's going to happen. There we go. All right. Let's go like get our bigger picture here. That was odd. Okay. We're going to bring this one up. Yeah, 45, that's 5 cars. So we're almost there already. All right. And then we can just do 6 on the next car. So that should get us there pretty quickly. All right, and then bring this forward. I just put 100 on each one. I didn't feel like figuring out how they robbed me, so I just made up my own. All right. Because somebody will be doing all the math and be like, you cheated. Okay. So do we want to... Let me double check where our... We're going to come back this way and we can just go head first. Yeah. Whoops. I didn't want it to do that. All right. All right. So we got the pipes anyway. Yep. We're going to go backwards. There we go. I think we're okay. I think we're okay to push. There we go. This isn't too sharp. The engine's the biggest concern on that. So, yeah, we'll just do this and then we'll go head first and we're going to come in from the other side again, like we did last time, I think. So that way we can just do that. I mean, we could back up to this and then go around the other way too. But I think we'll do this one. See. All right. Get this past the switch. Should we slam on the brakes and hit the reverser and go forward and see if we can crack the whip? All right. That switch here. All right. And all right, so we're going to come out this way, and then we're going to go that way. And then on the crisscross, we're going to stay there, and we're going to go that way. And this is a pretty Sharp corner, if I recall. Alright. We should be able to do that. There we go. Now we can start going a little faster here. I think we can turn the bell off. Nice. This thing is just... It's wobbling. It's a wobbling. I mean, I have to wonder how much those things did. Something wobbling that hard at whatever that is, like 50 tons. Wobbling that hard, it's got to be like an insane amount of pressure, force. The force is on that, you know. Okay, this is going to be this hard left here. So we're going to slow down for it. There we go. Maybe not that much, but yeah. I wanted to slow down to like 15. There we go. That seems reasonable. Okay. Go like this so we can see. Oh yeah, it's coming along fine. There we go. And we need to do this again. There we go. All right. I just got to keep an eye out for how close we are to the end of the thing. How close we are to that turn up there. A little bit more, about one more train length. All right, bring that back. We're gonna start to, yeah, we're gonna bring this down to like 10. There we go. Okay. See if we can make it around this at 10. Remember, we had a pretty big disaster on this turn. All right. Yeah, that's good. All right. So let's go back this way so we can watch. Yeah, that seems like it's good. That looks like it's working. Probably bring down the throttle just a little bit until we get around this. Get these last cars around this. Alright. Now we can go. Cool. And I think we got a little bit of a hill here. Oh, this is where the hill is. You can see it right here. And then it comes down a little. Okay. Cool. I might even be able to load up some of the gold as I'm dropping off the pipes, huh? Maybe. Because I think the gold filled up already. No, the gold didn't fill up already. That was our goal, is to fill the gold. All right, we're gonna do this. $47, $45, and that has 2, so we needed 43 more. I guess we did need that last one. I was thinking we only needed 42 more, but we did need 43 more, so it's a good thing that I didn't stop it. Let's see if our gold ore is going to actually end up in the thing. Is it going to get into the... It's not? Apparently not. Let's jump out and see. I might have to rebuild this track. Load freight. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix the track then, apparently. Okay. Let's drop these other ones off. So pipes. Let's get these. Yeah, let's get these dropped off. Then we can worry about the other stuff. I got to figure that out though. I suppose I could turn that into a switch or something too. No, that doesn't really help, does it? This is really an awkward place. All right. There we go. But that'll get our pieces in there, and then we can worry about doing the other stuff. We gotta figure out how to get that gold. Maybe we can put a crisscross there or something too. I don't know. I think I placed this on the map at one point. I think that's why it's such an awkward positioning on here. Alright, there we go. Cool. So that's going to be it for episode 119. Join me in episode 120. We got to figure that out, where we can put that, and I have to go in and put in the one that we dropped on the ground. So, yeah, join me in episode 120, and we'll see you then. Later.